Hello, my friends. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your love and your support. Yes, remember the Pantani is actually having a lot of issues with Nigerians. Remember that he's the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, and he has been labeled with hate speech and the likes. And Nigerians have been on his matter for some days now, even calling on international bodies to ensure that he resigns or he should be sent out as from his high position and all of that. But of course, guess what the international body is saying? Yes, because right here the US is about to step in because US already has information about all of this. But what are they saying? Guess what they are doing? There's already a motion going on right now. But of course, I'll bring you more details in this report about what US is saying. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. Yes, this is Saffron Media. We are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, authentic, sizzling hot gist from Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and many more. So, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. A former assistant director with the Department of State Service, Dennis Amatri, has said the secret police informed the Nigerian government and the National Assembly of the past radical pro-Taliban views of embattled Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Isa Pantami, before his confirmation as minister in 2019. Amashri spoke on Punch online interview program The Roundtable on Wednesday. He, however, said the minister must have been confirmed by the National Assembly due to a lot of factors, including federal character balancing. Pantami, a former Director General with the National Information Technology Development Agency, is the only member of the Federal Executive Council from Gombe State. Many Nigerians have called for the sacking or resignation of Pantami after some comments he made some years ago came into light, which support Islamic extremism. We are all happy whenever unbelievers are killed, Pantami once said as an Islamic scholar and cleric. He also hailed Osama bin Laden, who orchestrated the terrorist attack on United States soil on September 11, 2001, saying the terrorist is a better Muslim than himself. Pantami once also condemned Muslims who took up government positions, saying he would never join politics or take up a role in government. Like many Nigerians, the ex-DSS director also called for the resignation of the embattled minister. According to him, Department of State Service (DSS) has information on all individuals of interest, adding that the minister's past extremist views were communicated to the federal government and the legislature. Amashri said there is no information that escapes the DSS. We have all of it. All. When I was working there, we keep a catalogue of anybody of interest that comes up to the limelight in this country. During the vetting process for anybody to be appointed a minister or commissioner or anything, your name is sent to the State Security Service, SSS, for vetting. They check your background up to the extent of your grandmother. They check your schools up to the extent of your primary school. And of course, they keep a tab on you online and offline. We get a lot from open source intelligence, and I can tell you that in Pantami's case, we have it. But there's a political angle to it. When somebody is being appointed, if the security agencies sees that there is something wrong with his name, they will send it to the appointing agency. The appointing agency will now decide amongst other variables, either religious variable, federal character balance variable, or political variable, and say that, oh yes, we know that this guy has this and that, but let's appoint him. So the political decision is not taken by the SSS. Even when you go to the Senate for confirmation, there's a party by party, and you can see that there are some political candidates that the opposition party will say that this one will not be appointed, but because he belongs to that party, they will appoint him. So these are the political and federal balancing, where they will say that there is nobody from this place that has been appointed, so let's appoint him. The ex-DSS director added that the U.S. was gathering information on Pantami. Amashri said Pantami, has just submitted his name into U.S. database. The cataloging of people is not automatic. It comes in drips and drops. Now people are talking about him, and that has come to the attention of the United States Embassy in Nigeria already. Now they will do a deeper dive into his background. They will catalog him, and now they will start watching him. And if it comes to a very critical level, they will place him on a no-fly zone. Well, I feel already the way things are, without saying, okay, you are jumping into conclusion and all of that. Well, anybody who has made a hate speech in the past and, over and over again, it's obviously shows who they really are. Because when you talk about Pantami, he has not changed from who he used to be. Now, imagine him, because he's an Islamic cleric, then he said he will never be a part of politics and all of that. Yes. And now, because he has been appointed, now he sees politics as a very interesting, I would say, a job for him, because they know what they are stealing, they know what they are getting from all of this. So of course he would not want to lose that positions, and they forget that the power still belongs to the people. No matter how you try to oppress the people, the power still lies on these people until they say yes, this is what we want, or until they say no. It still stands. It could only look like the government can oppress the people, but when the people are ready, they would understand that the power actually belongs to the people. And that is what they're actually doing to Pantami. He actually felt he would get away with it. But unfortunately for him, this has gone beyond what he actually thought. And now Nigerians all over are calling for his, you know, resignation and all of that. So this is really a difficult time for him, and let him just turn a new leaf. But I doubt if he will. He's just afraid to lose his position. But of course, now that the US is running a background check on him, well, I don't know what the outcome will be. He might be among those that will be on the no-fly list. But whatever it is at the end of the day, I hope he's able to come out of it. So, my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Whatever you have to say, please drop it in the comment section. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time.